Oh, welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online. We have just completed our provisioning certification. Let us speak to Daniel again.
Your command of the crafts is impressive, but not yet in totality. I am still capable of instructing you.
Of course you are. I'm interested in learning Enchanting certification.
Enchanters harness the possibility of runes, transforming them into the certainty of glyphs. I'll teach you, but I can only focus on one certification at a time. Is this agreeable?
Yes, I want to be certified as an enchanter.
Potency, essence, and aspect. All beneath the stars bear these component concepts. When combined, they form glyphs, which add enchantments to items. First, you'll find these component runes. Then I will have you create a glyph.
I need to create a glyph to be certified.
Absolutely, for such is the essence of enchanting. Runes of potency, essence, and aspect are the fundamental components of glyphs. Collect one of each variety before you return.
Now, because I tend to collect things everywhere I find them, I already have these. So I can now answer him with, I already have the runes you're talking about.
We begin at the enchanting table. There you will combine a rune of potency, essence, and aspect. This simple puzzle forms a glyph. Now go, piece them together.
I'll go craft that rune then. Alright, so whereas we were level 10 or more in our blacksmithing, clothing, and woodworking writs, we're actually not of a high enough level for him to certify us automatically. So
Don't
let's
want
head
to
on
pay?
over.
That's fine. I'm sure I can find someone who'll meet my price over in Skywatch.
But green take you. I won't have those upland upstarts outselling me. Your price is met.
Right. Usually when I find raised voices, I find some kind of adventure. Let me just go back to these two. Alright, no, they're done. Okay. Alright. We're looking for... Yes, the enchanting thing. I don't think I've got it highlighted. Let me just fix that. If you're ever having trouble finding quests when you've got a lot of quests around, if you just click on the icon for the quest you're following, you'll be able to follow it. Or you can go into your journal and you can highlight it in your journal. Either will work. Now, you know how he told us to go and find the runes we need? If you're ever having trouble finding runes, you can either go out into the wild and look for those points, those little stones where you get more runes, or you can go over to the Enchanter and you can purchase
life,
the rune you
Magicka.
need.
Customer. The best kind of life. What do you need?
Nothing yet, but he will sell you runes. Actually, if you have a look at him, he'll say
sense
it again.
life,
Store
Magicka.
Enchanter. He has a lot of the basic runes that you're going to need for your enchanting quests. Alright, let's toddle over to the enchanting table. It's not going to tell us what we need, is it? Alright. Why do I actually have multiple? Craft a trifling glyph of health. Use the enchanting table. Oh, okay, yep. And go over here. Okay, a trifling glyph of health. Alright. Now I could look this up online. If you type in trifling glyph of health, Elder Scrolls Online or ESO, there are a number of people who've already mapped out how to make the glyphs. The other way to do it is go into your potency. Alright. Enchanting. Oh no. I see. If you have a look, each glyph has a title and then a translation. We are going to have to work out what the translation is in order to work out what each glyph does. Now, a lot of my other characters I've already done this on, but clearly not this one. So let's grab Jode. Let us grab an essence. Yeah, we're going to need the translations. There's nothing for it. We are going to have to work our way through here. As you can see, I've been collecting these things for quite some time, so that's fine. So when you first start, you will not have any of the translations for the glyphs you need. You're going to have to work them out. The quickest way, I guess, is by using them. So this will give you an unknown glyph. Just hit that R for craft. Make sure you've got space in your inventory. Alright, we now know what the translations are. Reduce, frost and fine. None of those we need. Right, so let's go to tar. Pop tar in. We don't know what it means. That's fine. Let's go to Denis. It's an unknown glyph. Yep. Go to potency. These ones, we don't have a potency high enough to use. And it's not going to ask us to use something we're not of the ability to use. So we're going to go with Jorah. Let's just make whatever that is. Alright, develop stamina base. So Denis is not the one we're looking for. This is a trifling glyph of stamina. So we're going to leave tar in there because it's the most likely one we'll need. Alright, I guess we now need to work out what Notade is. So if that was a trifling glyph of stamina, we'll just go over here, we'll go to Denima and
Notade, Denima, Ta.
Subtract stamina. Okay, reduce feat cost. I getcha. So we don't want. I would say we're probably going to need. What was that other potency rune we used? So we're probably going to need a Jode. Sorry, a Jorah. Jode, however, I've got the most. Oh no, I've got the most of Notade. Let's just use up Notade then instead. Over here, we're going to go Deterai. And we're going to leave it on tar. So now we're just going to work our way through these ones. Okay, Deterai is armor, so it's an inferior glyph of crushing. So base, armor, reducing. Okay, so we're reducing the armor. Haoko.
Notade, Haoko, Ta.
Disease, disease resistance, Indeco. You won't find Indeco until you're doing
Notade, Indeco, Ta.
the antiquarian stuff, because Indeco is actually quite a hard rune to get. You find it usually when you're doing stuff. What is that? Oh, good. Congrats. Back into the enchanting table. Kaderai.
Notade, Kaderi, Ta.
Kaderita. My bad. Kaderi is shield. Glyph of bracing. Kuoko.
Notade, Huoko, Ta.
Ta. Poison. Right. Makdari.
Notade, Magdari, Ta.
Eventually we're going to get down to health. We'll get there. Spell harm. Decrease spell harm. Radio. Is that Makdari? So we're on Mako.
Notade, Mako, Ta.
Okay, Magicka. Absorb Magicka. Makuma. Makoma.
Notade, Makoma, Ta.
Makuma. I know, I love the way they say these. Magicka regen. Reduce spell cost. Meep.
Notade, Meip, Ta.
Alright. Shock resistance. Oko.
Notade, Oko, Ta.
Health. Okay, we found the health rune. I won't make you sit through all the rest just yet unless we get a writ that doesn't need it. So, alright, inferior glyph of absorb health. So, we want to get rid of Notade and we want to change it with Jorah, I think. Yeah, that'll give us a trifling glyph of health. So, Jorah, Oko, Ta.
Jora, Oko, Ta.
Done. Talk to Danelle Tolino. And actually look over there. Jorah creates trifling glyphs. Oko creates health glyphs. Ta creates common quality glyphs. That is new, or I would have known to look for it. Not very observant today, am I? Alrighty. However, Jorah, Oko, and Ta. If you don't have time to go into the
Magicka.
wilds, you look for Jorah, which he sells. You can also, it's in alphabetical order, remember, so go down until you find Okko. Okay, Okko you're going to have to go looking for. And you're going to have to go looking for Tar as well. They tend to be fairly handy to have available to you. Let's find Danelle. Yeah, look, he's followed us again. Man, that man sneaks around after you.
Craft a glyph using a rune of potency, essence, and aspect. Return when you have forged intent into form.
Form accomplished. I have the glyph here.
You should attach it to an item so you can see the enchantment's effects. You are now certified to fulfill enchanting rites. May you unravel the secrets of Nirn.
Thank you, Danelle.
Your command of the crafts is impressive.
It is. Alright. One way to improve your enchanting without making a ton of glyphs is go over to extraction and you can just basically kill all of these glyphs. I might keep that lesser glyph of health and stick it on something. To extract multiple. Be aware when you do this, you will get stuff that will fill up your backpack. It's good to have a crafting bag if you're playing with glyphs. But you'll also notice our enchanting has increased because we broke down glyphs. But guys, on that note, with Danelle Tolino hovering in the background there, I'm going to bid you adieu. Next episode, we will take on his final task and learn alchemy. If you enjoyed this one, hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. I'll check you later. Take care out there.